You ever wonder what it really takes for a video to get a billion views? I mean, it's easy to just chalk it up to a catchy song or some wild dance challenge. But what's really going on is that every single one of those top videos, they're the result of this huge hidden system. And today, we're going to decode it. And you know how we're going to crack this thing open? By looking at something we all scroll past and ignore every single day. So here's the question. What can a simple, kind of boring line of text at the very bottom of a web page, what can that possibly reveal about the most massive videos in the history of the internet? Okay, let's get into this, because it turns out that one little line of text, it's basically a secret map to the entire YouTube universe. So, our investigation, where does it begin? Well, it starts with the grand prize, that super exclusive, almost mythical list of the most viewed videos. This isn't just some high score table. Think of it more like the Billion View Club. Think about this number for a second. 1,000. That's it. The top 1,000 videos out of billions and billions on the site. Getting on that list is no accident. It is the absolute finish line of a worldwide race for our attention. And this is where it all clicks. No video just stumbles its way to the top. It gets there because it works in perfect sync with this incredibly complex and powerful system. A system that, believe it or not, is laid out for us right there in the footer. All right, so our map, that footer, it's giving us our first big clue. It points us directly to the people who make this entire world go round. This is the human element. So let's meet the key players. Okay, so at the very heart of it all is this really simple but powerful relationship. On one side, you've got the creators, the folks actually making the stuff. And on the other side, you've got the audience. That's us. We're the ones bringing the views. You literally can't have one without the other. And if we look a little closer, the footer actually calls out the essential groups in this whole ecosystem. First, you have the creators, the storytellers. Their work gets watched by us, the viewers. And all of our attention, well, that's what attracts the advertisers, who bring the money that pays the creators and keeps the lights on. It's a perfect, self-powering loop, all driven by what we choose to click on. But, connecting billions of viewers with millions of creators, that takes more than just people. It takes a machine. And our little footer map gives us our next clue, taking us right into the techie heart of the system. So, right there in the footer, you see the phrase, how YouTube works. Now, this isn't just some link to a boring help page. No. This is basically the name for the platform's brain, that powerful, kind of mysterious algorithm that decides what you're going to see next. So how does this machine, this algorithm, actually do its thing? Well, we can break its job down into 3 pretty simple steps. First, when a video is uploaded, the machine analyzes everything about it. Second, it indexes it, kind of like a librarian, figuring out what it's about and who might like it. And finally, it handles distribution, recommending it out to the right people. That's the journey every single video goes on. And here's the thing, that machine is never, ever finished. The footer gives us 2 more breadcrumbs, developers and test new features. This tells us there's literally an army of engineers constantly tweaking, improving, and evolving the algorithm, always trying to get better at connecting the right video to the right person. Okay, so we've got the players and we've got the machine. But for an ecosystem this massive to work without just falling into total chaos, it needs one more crucial thing: rules. A framework that governs everybody and everything. First up, you've got terms. Just think of this as the basic contract. The moment you use the platform, you're agreeing to play by these rules. It's like the Constitution for this digital nation. Next, there's privacy. I mean, this whole system runs on data to figure out what to recommend, right? So the privacy policy is what defines what info is being collected and, really importantly, how it's being protected. Then we get to a huge one, especially for creators: copyright. These are the laws that protect someone's creative work. It makes sure that the video someone spent weeks or months making actually stays theirs. It's the bedrock of the whole creator economy. And finally, policy and safety. These are the community guidelines. They basically draw the line on what is and isn't okay, acting as the laws that keep the platform a reasonably safe and functional place for its billions of citizens. So when you put it all together, you see these aren't just 4 random links. They're actually the 4 pillars of government for this digital world. Together, the terms, privacy, copyright, and safety policies create a real, structured, functional society online. Okay, we've looked at the players, the machine, and the rules,
all from clues hidden in plain sight. So, let's tie it all together. What is the big story that this little footer is actually telling us?
Well, the story is this. YouTube isn't just a website you go to, it's a global ecosystem. It's got its own inhabitants, creators, viewers, advertisers. It's got its own laws of physics, that's the algorithm. And it has its own legal system, all those terms and policies that hold it all together.
And you can kind of see that ecosystem visualized here. It's this delicate balance of three main parts: the players, the human side of things, the machine, the technology, and the rules, the government. And here's the real takeaway. A viral video doesn't just get lucky with one of these things. To truly succeed, it has to master all three.
Which brings us right back to where we started. That top 1,000 list, it's so much more than a leaderboard. It's a mirror. It's a perfect reflection of this entire hidden world we just unpacked. Every single video on that list is proof that a creator understood the players, mastered the machine, and played within the rules. Think about it. We just unpacked an entire, complex, global system, all from the clues hidden in one single line of text. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other stories are hiding in plain sight on the rest of your screen right now?